All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome. Getting the show started here. What is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Good evening. Hope everybody's doing well. Having a good week, I hope. I'm just finishing. I know title is Warden. I'm just finishing up my dailies real fast on my Warden. On my Paladin, and then we're gonna hop over to Rebus. So, which I just finished those. I got that. We are good. What did I end up at here? He's at 119. Ugh. All right, let's camp over to Rebus. But yeah, welcome everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I went back to my original desk layout, so I got stacked monitors, lights on both sides. I got to clean the desk up, and then I'll put a picture in Discord if anybody wants to look at the new layout. But yeah, right now I'm trying to figure out a way to cool the office a little better without having to, because my issue right now is the office gets really warm. But the thing is, it's really cool in the rest of the house. So like sometimes I'll turn the AC down while I'm in the office, and everybody out in the rest of the house is like in sweats and jackets by the time I get out of here. So, and it's not really efficient power wise because it raised the electric bill a little bit. But I got the ceiling fan on max, so hopefully that's not being picked up in the mic, and that's keeping me somewhat cool. But I think one of the main issues is my desktop is to my right on like this little rack thing, and I have it pushed. The vents are going this way towards my legs, so all the hot air from the PC is blowing under my desk. So I think that's where I'm getting most of my warmth from, which is nice in winter. It'd be nice, but not during the summer in Florida. But that's just ramblings from Revis. So, but yeah, welcome. Hope everybody's doing well. Shiny says you can't hear it. Good things. Um, I ended up moving. I went down from 3 monitors back to the 2 monitors. The reason I did that was the third monitor started acting up, like it was having issues where it wouldn't turn back on. Like I had to like unplug it and power cycle it every once in a while, and that was getting annoying dealing with that. So I just retired it for the third time, and it's going back into. It's probably going to go to the graveyard at some point. I need to go through all my old electronics and send a lot of stuff to the graveyard. It's part of my moving process that I've been neglecting to do. But yeah, you could sit with your feet in ice water. Yeah, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get one of those like tornado fans or whatever. I need to find a real quiet one, and I'm gonna put it under my desk to blow cold air. But the ceiling fan's doing fine right now. It's really shaking my green screen though, which it does. You all can't see it on your end, I don't think, but it really bugs the shit at me because I can see it out of the corner of my eye, and my like green screen's going like this. So it's kind of nerve wracking because I'm like, who's pushing on my shit? But there's nobody there. It's just the wind. Because this ceiling fan's pretty powerful. I can feel the cold air coming down from it. But yeah. Do we have any offline shout outs? I believe we. Oh, no. It's in the other window that's not available right now. That's not good. Hold on. Oh, no. uh. hmm. That was on my third monitor, so let me figure out how to get this back over a second. File location, maybe? Okay. Want to move it. Move it. No, that's not gonna work. Well. Interesting. Well, that window is lost for right now. Good thing we have OBS. Thumbstick Nick, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. That was actually on Sunday. It was after the stream ended though, like an hour or two after the stream ended. Thumbstick Nick gave me a follow on Twitch. So I appreciate that, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's doing well, having a great week, staying healthy. Everybody good? Tonight the plan is more of the same. We're gonna be playing the Warden. And we're gonna start with questing and just kind of keep an eye on the LFG channel. And if anybody needs help, let me know. I'm gonna see. Turn general chat off because it just fills up really quick. And I lose a lot of my looking for group stuff because general chat is, you know, forever there. I want to do backdrop. Do like 45. 5. There we go. That works. But yeah. So hopefully everything looks good. I got my camera back to where I normally like it, which is off to the left a little bit. I'll put it all in the whenever I clean the desk up. But I like this. I can see my keyboard all the way down. Don't have to worry about the mic arm being in the way. Not looking left or right, just looking up at you guys. That's about it. I had an interesting question on YouTube, and I think we've talked about it in chat. And the reason I'm going to say this is because it's the beginning, and usually people watch like the first 15 minutes of the stream. What's up, Sen? On YouTube. But somebody asked why they're getting such older videos on YouTube because I'm still like, we haven't even on YouTube. The YouTube channel hasn't seen the Rise of Canark unlock yet. They're still watching videos from pre ROK on Kaladim. So like there were some people from Kaladim asking why I'm playing EUF content when there's ROK out. And I kind of explained it in a comment that I was like, well, these videos, I unlocked them. Well, they're actually scheduled because I usually go into YouTube and I'll cut the intro out, which is like the first 10 minutes of the stream, because Twitch sends out notifications. And it usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes for some people to get notifications, because sometimes you'll notice the stream starts and then like you'll get a notification saying, hey, Rebus is live, but that was like 5 minutes ago that I went live. So like if I go into the stream too quick, then people don't really get the beginning of the stream segments. So I cut that out on YouTube, and then I schedule it I schedule it first in, first out. So the way it's exported from Twitch, it goes into YouTube, cut the intro, and then I set a scheduled release date for it to go public, as long as there's no copyright issues or anything gets flagged or anything like that. And I push a video every 3 days. So the ROK unlock will be after the Path of Exile stream, which is in about a week. But somebody was asking why they're seeing that, and I told them. And then I also told them you can come over to Twitch and look at my VODs. They're there. Twitch keeps my VODs for 12 days. And that's kind of why I use YouTube as my backup, because Twitch only holds my VOD for 12 days. One reason that is, I don't have Twitch Prime, or I don't have, Twitch Prime on my account, my stream account. It's on September Girl's account. So I don't have access to the 60-day VODs, and I'm not partnered, so I can't keep VODs indefinitely. If I ever get partnered, then I'd keep my videos on the channel all the time, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But I use YouTube to push everything over there, so I keep things. I don't want to lose the videos, so I can always go back and look at archive footage or put together montages or whatever I need to do. I do that all through YouTube. But YouTube is basically just a storage place for my VODs. So hopefully that kind of explains a little bit as to why you're seeing older content over on YouTube versus what you're seeing on Twitch right now. But it all is there, and I don't post them out of order or too quickly, because I like the videos to get in rotation, and they kind of hit like a YouTube algorithm for EverQuest 2, and they get, offered to people that are looking at EverQuest 2 things, or when they type in certain search phrases and stuff like that. So if I post them too quickly, then some of those videos get lost in the algorithm, basically, and people don't get to see them. Unless you have notifications turned on in YouTube, which those get kind of annoying, because I don't know about you guys, but I subscribe to a lot of people on YouTube, and it gets out of hand sometimes. think it's a great deal. Definitely glad you were on YouTube. Yeah, thank you, Shiny. Yeah, I actually told Shiny you were. I don't know if you were here the other day, but I told him the story about how we met. A lot of people, Johnny, a lot of people from Twitch have found me on YouTube. It's funny because I honestly I didn't plan for that. I was uploading and just leaving things private. Like I wasn't publishing them. And then a buddy of mine, Danny Weapons, I don't know if he's here right now. He usually lurks sometimes. He's like, dude, you should just make those public. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that because I'm not a YouTube streamer. He's like, we don't have to be. Just make them public and let them circulate. I was like, all right, fine. So I started doing it, and the next thing you know, there's people subscribing and coming over to Twitch and all sorts of stuff. So it was good. But it's also recommended to do that, especially if you're a new streamer or beginning streaming or just streaming in general. You want to be able to go to multiple platforms. What's up, Seth? The thing is with Twitch is once you sign the affiliate agreement, you agree to you can't live stream to other services. So like I can't live stream to Twitch and YouTube. And even my VODs, I can't post a recorded live segment to another platform under 24 hours. I have to wait 24 hours. So after 24 hours is when I can actually officially post something to YouTube. Under the affiliate agreement, of course. I think partners get more like room to play with those leniency. I don't know how you want to say it. They can talk to people that get through their bar more. But needless to say, a lot of people come from YouTube over to Twitch. Shiny's one of them. I remember me, Jorm, and Nid grouped with Shiny one time on Fallen Gate, and we were in a group doing voice chat and everything in the group, having a good old time. And then like 2 days later, Shiny's like, that was me. I'm in your group. I didn't know you were streaming and all this stuff. And it just went down like from there on. And here we are today. What's up, Dustin? But yeah, it was good times. Good times. Still good times. But I hope everybody's having a great week. Thank you guys for coming by the channel, as always. But yeah, hopefully I answered that for the YouTube people that are out there and asking why. I know Grug has asked before, because Grug's mentioned it too. Another reason I like the YouTube VODs, or Twitch, I like to export to YouTube is I think the YouTube player is just better than Twitch, honestly. So like, especially if you're rewatching content or if you're just doing mindless YouTube stuff and you have it up in the background, YouTube just handles it better than Twitch. For now, until Twitch has got the live stream game on lock. YouTube has got the dedicated recordings on lock for right now. I don't know if Twitch has anything planned in the future to do anything better than that, but I know they tried to and it just kind of failed, and they're like, you know what, we're just going to focus on our live stream stuff. We are. But yeah. And, of course, you're not going to see ROK content when I'm playing my alternates. So like last stream, we started on the Warden, we did some questing and stuff like that, and then we helped out a guildie, or tried to. I failed at it, but we tried to get some experience going in Desert of Flames content and stuff like that. So, but yeah, yep. Oh yeah. Because well, yeah, yeah. Because she was like, like, who are they talking to? What? Nobody said anything back. They're just having this full-on conversation with them. So that's because I'm not antisocial. Don't get me wrong. I'm not antisocial. The thing is, I've got into, I can't really say into trouble because I can't get into trouble for it, but other EverQuest 2 community members have called me out on things before, and I just try to avoid any drama with that kind of scenario. So usually like group voice, if like I'm going to talk in group voice or even in a guild Discord, I want to announce that things are being recorded, things are live on the internet. And sometimes there's no easy way to put that when you're going, like, say, hey, come over to the Discord and get in the group with us. There's no way for me to just easily go over there and be like, hey, thank you for the invite. I'm here, but you know what? Everything's recording and we're live to the internet right now. So don't say anything you don't want the internet to hear. And then everything goes silent and nobody talks anymore, and it's like, well, that fucking ruined that vibe. So, so right now, I usually only get in voice with people like Nid, Jorm, people that I know don't care. Like they know better than to like say their address or anything personal that's going on in real life that they don't want the internet to hear. Shiny's good at it too, and I know the guild is pretty legit with it too. But a lot of the some of the guild doesn't even know I stream, and I like it that way because I don't want people like I don't want the guild to be like, oh, it's a streamer guild or whatever, something like that. I want the guild to be a guild for the game and have fun with the game. Don't worry that I'm streaming or whoever's streaming or anything like that. So, but that's why I don't do the voice chat that much. I used to have like a freaking hotkey that I would push every time I joined a group because I'd be like just chilling in the voice chat. So anybody, but then I ran into issues with that where I had just bad chat. Like just people would go in voice chat and it was just like, ugh, I shouldn't have this person talking right now to the public. So yeah, I know that I'm known as the chill streamer, Johnny. I know, but I like it that way. That's fine. The chill EQ2 streamer. Bush. Yeah, what's up, Raw? Hi there. Your guild is amazing. Not my guild. It's Shiny's guild. I'm just here for the ride. Is there anybody from Relapse here other than Shiny? Anybody remember Relapse? That was our guild on Fallen Gate. Actually, you know what? I don't... Did the Relapse Discord go away? I don't have that anymore. I just thought about that. Or did I leave that one? Or did it get deleted? I remember it was up for a while. I guess it just went away. Oh, Shiny deleted it. Oh, Hardware. Yeah, Hardware was in Relapse. Duh. I didn't know you were here, Hardware. I'm sorry. That's good to hear, man. Yeah, good people here, man. It took us... How many guilds were we in when the server started, Shiny? This is the third guild, I think. Aftermath, and we stayed with Aftermath after that. Get it? Hardware says I was in 5. I know I was in 2 other ones, because I kept following Shiny around. Shiny and Fizzle. Hully. Hardware. You know, I'd follow you guys around. Provided the guild, you know, was cool with having me there. But yeah, well, that was 30 minutes of just rambling. And I haven't even had a beer yet, chat. Haven't even had a beer yet. From what I remember our YouTube videos, guild, 3 guilds till you joined Aftermath. Nice. Yeah, it was something like that. A lot of people weren't Shiny. I remember that. I remember that conversation before Fallen Gate when, as soon as they announced Kaladim, there was a lot of conversation where people were like, yeah, I'm just done with EverQuest. EverQuest 2, where I'm done with it, you know? And I was like, no, I'm not going to do another TLE. I'm done. TLE was fun for one time. I'm just going to go over and start doing live server stuff. Well, that took a month or 2, if even that. And then I'm over here on Kaladim. But honestly, I think I'm just a TLE. The TLE servers are just more fun than live. Live is fun if you're into the live server stuff. I like doing the signature timeline on live, but that's about it, really. Of course, I can't really say that in fairness because I have not given group gameplay a try on live, like an actual try. So I have no idea if I would like content on live. I just enjoy the TLE treadmill. Did anybody watch the... I know Shiny did. Did anybody watch the EverQuest show? release today. I was in there, lurking, watching. Pretty good. It's a pretty good episode. I liked it. I'm not much of a music guy though. Show us? No. No. I'm not. It was the top 10 EverQuest soundtracks. Was what the episode was about. But the reason I don't have it gets flagged on YouTube pretty heavily for copyright, which I don't know how. I was gonna ask him about that, but I didn't want to like hijack the chat there. I was gonna be like, you know, most of this gets copyrighted by YouTube pretty quickly. What's up, monsters? How's it going, man? Long time no see. The shot. Well, he did tell Rivervale was number 7, I think. No, Rivervale was like number 4, maybe. I didn't. Did I see Kinos? Kinos. I think Kinos was there. His number 1 was This is number 1. I have to go over to the site now. Also, if anybody watches Lazy Peon on YouTube, he did a great video for Ashes of Creation. Definitely worth the 23 minutes that it is. Oh man, he didn't list like the top 10 in the notes. Well, if anybody wants to watch the video, check it out there. Yeah, I don't know, Zuth, because I can... Yeah, I don't know. I avoid it now because it mutes everything, and I don't like... Oh, that's right, Kelathan. That's right. EQ1, I probably played with the music on for like a solid first 3 hours of my EverQuest life. Then I turned it off. Because I never really... I always play video games without the soundtrack on, especially MMOs like Ultima and EverQuest. I didn't really play with the sound music on. I have my own music usually going in the background or something. But now you got DMCA everywhere, so gotta be careful. Just gotta be careful. Alright, chat. I need to speak with the Merchant Vix and Rillis. Let's go ahead and get some gameplay started here. We are level 77.
Well met.
Still in Fens. This is going to be day number 5 in Fens. As of right now, unless we get a Sebilis group. Chelsith is looking for a 6th. You need heals, but I don't know. I need Reet faction. If I'm gonna dungeon grind, I want to do Reets. Kill some Reets. Yep, stuff. It's pretty serious now, man. Well, I think also a lot of the like what are they called? What are studios called? The people that pay for music, copyright holders or whatever they're called. I can't think of the word right now, but though I think they're realizing how big of an industry that the labels. So they're starting to realize how big of an industry live streaming is, and they started like seeing all of these people that were making really good money and having their product in the background, you know, and I think they really decided to be like, okay, you know what? We're just going to take this away from you guys. What's up, Grug? So, it was bound to happen at some point. See here. Oh. Military issued loop. With the server reset, they didn't do any changes today, right, guys? They didn't update any gear or anything. What? Shut the front door. Grug just came in with a rolled ice all and rolled an 84. Get out of here. Now has 2,163,874 copper. Jeez, Grug. You know how much copper I got? I have 5,996 copper. Grug is sitting at 2 million. Dark is like at 4 million. Where are you at? Where's Dark? Hold on, let me see currencies. Currencies, points. Yeah, Dark's at 4,500,000. Grug is at 2,100,000. And Hardware is the next one. He's at 395. So the top three are Dark, Grug, and Hardware. Normally it would be exclamation point give space and then you would do at whoever you want to go, but I think I only have it set for me to do that. It's fine, Greg. Don't worry about it though, man. I can get some from the bot. Because the bot earns currency as it's watching anyway. Oh shit. Did that work? Hold on. No, it didn't work. Okay, yeah. You don't have to. You don't do that. You don't have to do that. Greg. Thank you though. Where is Shiny? Shiny is. Hold on, I can tell you. She's not on the first page here. Hold on. Keep on going down the list here. Actually, are you on the first page, Shiny? See you at all on here. Shiny, do a... Oh, there you are. Never mind. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're number 5, Shiny. You're at 168,000. Shiny's like, I can brag about my hours. Greg's at almost 500 hours. Hardware's at 627 hours. The real question is, chat, who's the oldest follower here? That's the true question. You can do exclamation point follow age. It's all good. Lurking still counts. Dustin's been watching for 2 years, 9 months. Hardware's at 1 year, 11 months. September Girl, probably. Greg's at 1 year, 9 months. So I had a really good idea for my 1 year subs. I'm gonna work on that this week. So 1 year subs are gonna have a special subscriber badge. And then I'm also going to do special badges for the tier 2 subs and the tier 3 subs. So, thank you, Hardware, for the Twitch Prime, man. 17 months. Hell yeah. Zan has been watching for 1 year, 9 months. Nice. Same as Grug. Shiny's been doing 2 years, 2 weeks. So yeah, Dustin, I think you're the oldest follower here, man. Hell yeah. For sure. Remember all the gasms. Yeah, Zan, I remember, man. It's been a while. Freaking Chardock on my monk, man. Craziness. Freaking crazy. Hey, what's up, Ryan? How's it going, man? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty chill. Pretty chill. Came home, had some dinner. Everybody staying healthy. Baby V has her first tooth poking through. She's been a little bit of a nightmare at nights for September girl. It's been fun. It's been real fun. But yeah, doing good. Doing good. Need to kill stone peaks and their feathers and then tuskers and gather their feet. Which I think those are all back at the main. Oops. So to make it there. I think they're down here and to the right-ish. Wrong. Could be wrong. There's prowlers. I'm going the wrong way. God blessed. I just jumped all the way down here. But yeah, work is good. Family's good. Everything's good. Can't complain. Florida's still crazy. But I think we've pretty much hit our peak craziness. I don't think it can get much worse than it really is right now. I mean, I say that. And somebody out there like, hold my beer. But we're still here. Oh, Chelsea still needs a healer. Should I ask if they want me to come heal for him? You know, I don't know if I can solo heal Chelsea. And I really don't need to go there yet. Also, we're going to be tired of Chelsea whenever ROK hunters come down. If your tank's not too crazy, you can do it. Hardware hasn't seen my healing abilities as of late. Been soloing too much. My group healing game is a little rough around the edges. Oh. Ooh. Sub looking for heal. Sweet. Just click the hands and the leaves and you're good to go. That's easier than it sounds. Easier said than done, Shiny, okay? Am I the only healer? I am, but we got an 80 tank and it's a monk. Should be good. Going to Sebilis, guys. Got a sub group. That's what we wanted. We need to grind that Reet faction. What level is the Reet faction quest Does anybody know? That's in Kunzar Jungle. He's not lit up for me, so I'm assuming can't get it yet.
Good hunt to you.
Shut it. I'm gonna fly over here real fast because the NPC is supposed to be like right over here. Prime faction, no, the Reet faction. Yeah. I don't think he's available yet. He's not lit up, so I don't think I have his quest yet. You always get in groups? Anyone who says groups are tough to get in EQ2 needs to watch it. Hey, some people, you say that, Johnny, but have you seen some of the comments on YouTube videos? Like, dead game. There's nobody around you. There's no players that play EQ2 anymore. I'm like, what are you watching? I see people all the time in the game. Even on live, I run into people.
Greetings.
I think I gotta be level 80 for this faction quest or something. Liberated Reet Wizard. What's up real fast? EQ2 Reet faction. On with this. Oh, what? What is happening? Why are you hitting me? What did I do to you? Are they all in Sebilis already? Shit. Hold on. Can't kill this guy. Let's run it. Run it. Oh god. You might die. Yep. Swear. Zone me in, please. Okay. Jesus Christ. Whenever I say just run it, I didn't really mean it. Holy F, dude. Alright, so let's put the lad on.
Yay, you lived.
Yay! What's up, Shiny? With the 100 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead and unbuff myself and put the buffs on the tank. Alright. Heal. Let's do some healing. I wonder if he minds if I put a tag on him. Hopefully not. Those heals going. Oh. What? Shoot. What happened there? Jesus, that melted the tank. I was not, I promise. Oh god. It was the harm touch. They do this stupid fucking harm touch on pull. It is nasty. Wait. God bless it. It's alright, I got this. I can do this. Hold my beer. Oh, pops. Got spawns behind us. Just in case. Use my emergency group heal there. Great. Didn't need to. But they harm touch. Watch his life on pull. There we go. But he took that hit pretty well. And if he doesn't turn him quick enough, it hits the whole group. And then it's like... Ooh, and Rebus is dead. Rebirth popped. Trying. Oh. Oh joy, oh boy. I'm not done yet. They're back. Two beside us. I'm a paladin tank noob training. Any hints and advice would be great. Mara, with Paladin tank, I'm still... Oh, fuck, dude, I died again. I do have Rebirth. I already popped it one time, hardware. Oh, shit. What is happening? God damn it. I don't know what... We're getting the whole room somehow. This whole room is coming at us. Whoa, Twitch is doing window in window for Twitch? That's new. Yeah, it's well, it's been on desktop for a while. I don't know about mobile. Rebuff. Sorry, Mara, I'll get to your question here in just a second, man. I'm just trying to stay alive. But with Paladin tanking, the main thing to remember, from what I've seen playing my Paladin, is the aggro is kind of hard to manage. So you're going to want to spec DPS, really, just to pull as much aggro as possible, dude. That's the only way to, like, keep aggro, too. That, and during the, you know, during your normal, like, damage rotations, throw in the group heal. Oh, shit. I'm, like, down here now. Throw in... Fucking Christ. Throw in the, group heal every once in a while, just to build that, that aggro. That's what I like to do anyways. God damn it. F, dude. I've died so much. Alright, I think we finally got that room pulled. What's up, Tully? Lance, what's going on, man? Davis, you should swear count on your screen so you know how many times I have a number. You're doing good. Don't give up. It's Grug. When Grug's giving me positive reinforcement, I know I'm doing really bad. What is your surname currently? It's Tullian, actually. It's still Tullian. How you doing, Tully? Hey, an exquisite chest. Hell yeah. Oh, cool. More cures.
Finish him!
Finish him. Agreed. Still need to make Reba's live. I gotcha. Dad jokes. I tell you something, German sausages, they're the worst. They're the worst, chat. You get it? Do you get it? What's up, Johnny? Did I miss something? Oh, it might be on like a cooldown, if you're talking about the sound effect. I did lower the volume on it though from last stream, because that scared the hell out of me last time. Oh, don't follow him in there, Rebus. What are you doing? Oh, God. I'm not the lowest one in here. Paddywhack is the lowest one in this group. I was like, I'm the lowest level in this group. Paddywhack is 71. Oh, this is a full council group, actually, for the most part. Oh, it worked. German pigs. What goes into German sausages, or do you not want to know? Probably don't want to know. Any question that asks, like, what is this, or what goes into this, you probably don't want to... Oh, fuck. Dude, don't die. Please don't die. Probably don't want to know the answer. It's like when people ask me stuff at work, like, how did you get that to work? And I just look at it and I'm like, do you really want to know the answer, or are you just asking because you don't understand while I can walk in a room and make things work? I can tell you how I did it, but you're just going to glaze over and get mad at me. Level 77 heals for the win. Is your magic, duh? Oh, Paddywhack, don't die. Thank you, Tully. Appreciate it, man. You too. Are you streaming tonight? Damn it, I just cast that on myself. Good move. Yeah, I know. Right, Greg? Expert level gameplay, dude. For sure. Hey, so what we do on Thanksgiving now that Walmart will be closed? I don't know, man. What do we do? I guess I gotta plan ahead of time a little bit better. Usually I don't stress it because I can always run up to Walmart. But if they're gonna be closed this season, then I'm really gonna have to, like, really plan things, because we're hosting Thanksgiving. We're supposed to be hosting Thanksgiving this year. So that should be fun. Rufus is down. Paddywhack's down. Tank's down. On. Oh, we got ads. Got ads. Got ads. They're hitting me. They're hitting me hard. They're hitting me real hard. Oh, God. Back up. Oh, I couldn't save everybody. Might have wasted a rebirth. Damn it. One, how are we pulling 3 other rooms? I don't understand how we're pulling, like, we're here fighting and we have stuff running in from outside of here, like over there somewhere. I mean, there are a few AoEs, but
Anybody got a bot?
Thank you for those bits, Shiny. But you got a bot? Rebirth in 166. I think I do have aggro dump hardware. I didn't hit it that time because I was too busy trying to keep the tank alive. But I have one. It's right here. My Will-O-Wisp. But we're trying to pull this stuff right here, and we're getting stuff from 2 rooms over, it seems like. AoE, maybe, yeah. It could be. They're talking about it in group chat right now. I don't think it's that, because the monk is doing pretty good at body pulling stuff. Like, he's not getting too crazy with tabs. And he's pulling single groups, but it's the... Like, I just don't understand why this room over here would be pulling. Your team is too domineering and the mobs are scared to fight you. You got a warlock? Look like somebody looking for somebody putting mobs away. I don't know actually. Coercer and a warlock. Yeah, we do have a warlock. Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe. Why didn't the tank? Is that your problem? The AoEing too much? He's casting Null Caress, mobs port away, then come back with friends. Oh. Ugh. We have one person that is running to us right now. Oh, he's going in for the pull. What is that shit, man? On pull, the dude is at fucking 0 life. Damn it. I'm not worrying about Paddywhack. I'll keep everybody else alive. Just keep the tank up. Okay, we're up here a little bit. I wonder if he's trying to do that strategically, though, Ben. Maybe. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I mean, the council is pretty good players, so they should know what they're doing. And I've seen them around for a while. Who is hitting me? Oh. I took 3 hits, maybe? Maybe 3 hits? Oh, what the F, dude? Y'all see that? The entire room. The entire room just ran in. Strap on. Somebody in group said somebody pulled them to us, though. That's what somebody in the group is saying. Saying they saw somebody run through. Yeah, somebody's saying they trained. There it is again. Really? There's somebody over there. Somebody keeps pulling these. Can't target them. Valdemir. Oh, there's a mass exodus group right here that just appeared out of nowhere. Is it a bot group? Or the group is saying it's a bot group. Reeves' face is changing slightly every death. I know. I fucking hate, because this is how the last subgroup was, man. We run into this, whatever these things are. We run into these groups and they end up wiping everybody. Oh, don't cast that. That's not what I meant to cast. Damn it. People are leaving. Fuck, dude, this is what happened to the last subgroup. Damn it.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Sucks. I don't know, Lance. This happened the last subgroup we had. It didn't last as long, though. At least this group tried to push through it. But I think there's a group of players in the certain location that we're at in Sebilis that is farming that area. And I don't know if it's a bot group or if it's somebody that's playing, 5 other characters or whatever. But they just run around in that area, pull everything, and clear it. The thing is, if that group dies or whatever happens, all of those mobs then come to us, and it kind of acts like a train somehow. And that happened. I think that's what was happening. They were running around to each room and aggroing things, and then something would happen, and then we'd get aggro somehow.
Well met.
I'm actually in debt. I have 0.2 experience debt. Hold on. Let me go repair while I'm here. That is wrong, Johnny. I can win everything, okay? You just saw my healing abilities. I can do this. It's fine. You only have to die 10 times each. We will outlast them. How do you... Ender. We'll outlast them, chat. Hey, there's a mount merchant there. I will get my Reet faction one day. Armor, weapon, arms, master, Shadow Knight, Zer, melee, oh, Mender. Guardian trainer, monk trainer, paladin trainer. Did I miss any chat during all of that? And I apologize if I did. Up here, make sure. I have an aggro dump. Hosting is the short end of the stick for Thanksgiving, yeah. Well, we told family because we knew we were going to be in a new house and have a new situation going on. So, like, we told everybody last year that before all the COVID stuff. Anyways, we told everybody that we would be hosting Thanksgiving this year, but we might back out on that. We don't know yet. Mara, I think I answered your question though. If you're still in here, you said no problem. I can barely breathe and play at the same time. Yeah, I get that way when I'm in groups sometimes. I do need a swear counter. That would be pretty good. I have a way. I gotta implement some stuff. There's gonna be some channel changes coming soon, where you're gonna be able to redeem things through the channel points system. This one down here, and you'll be able to activate things to happen on screen. I just got to get it all set up and get my ideas together for it. Certain things can include like making my cam go all silhouette. I'm gonna have some like other things that happen in the chat too. So I just got to get some time to actually sit down and work on it. But there are ways to do it now, chat. Honestly, having dinners can be risky. Too many crazy stories of the family getting sick. Yeah. Right now, we don't know. I mean, right now, this was last year's planning. September girl plans everything, and it's got to be in the calendar kind of situation. So last year, at the end of Christmas, closer to New Year's, she sat the family down and was like, okay, this is what the plan is for next year. So far, a lot of these plans that were made last year have not came to pass right now. But, who knows? But yeah, if we're still dealing with, I'm pretty sure we will be, but if we're still in pretty bad water in Florida with COVID and whatnot, then yeah, this holiday season is going to be kind of small and slow. Yeah, I don't see it going away anytime soon. Unless they have something that can fight the infection and, prevent it by then, which I doubt that too, but Like, there's almost not, like, even a faint, like, sign of anything going on. What's up, Pirate Crow? Pirate... I said crow, but I meant cow. Pirate Cow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I like your name. I kind of want to see a costume of a pirate cow. That would be amazing. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. That's a great username. Pirate Cow. You can pretty much put pirate in front of anything and it would be awesome. Pirate Panda. Pirate Cat. Pirate Armadillo. Pirate Yeti. Pirate Alligator. Pirate Crocodile. Careful going down that road. Just keep going, chat. Just keep going. What would be the craziest pirate animal? Trying to think. Pirate zebra. Elephant? That's a good one. Yeah. Pirate beaver. What? Pirate shark? Yeah. Pirate dinosaur with a vulture on its shoulder. Playing in the grass too much. My camouflage, Dustin. So I can jump out and hit people in the ankles with a baseball bat. Go for the kneecaps, you know? Us halflings have to have some sense of a surprise on our prey. Like the cloak I got, Johnny? Nice. Yeah, it's part of the appearance gear set that I bought. The Nature's Defender gear set. You can buy it on the store. You can actually piece together some pretty awesome looking sets. If you got the Daybreak cash for it, that is. The runner's Joey is bigger than you. I know you meant a horn, but it was just funny that it said Joey. My head went to a dark place there. I was like, Johnny calls the thing Joey. Private part. Private parts have nicknames. Saying the rhino's private part is bigger than me. Kind of rude. As I stare at the keyboard to understand that. Pirate starfish. Like that one. Yeah, pirate starfish. Oh, hold on, chat.
Fall in the tank.
Yep, fall in the tank over here, guys.
Well,
Nice that all the healers showed up. Wait.
Did you guys go down?
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Oh, that's red. That's red. Red means bad. Red means really, really bad.
Boom.
Did it work?
I didn't see a thing.
I didn't see anything on the screen. Did the mobs become aggro or whatever?
No.
What am I supposed to do? What?
You're supposed to click the lever on click.
When?
When I say click.
Hold on, I gotta put my back.
Okay. Alright.
Oh man. I can just picture
Alright,
I
we
can
ready?
picture Curdy just staring at the lever like 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Okay, what do I do?
Okay, on click. 1, 2, 3, click. Yes! We
There
did
we
it.
go.
Alright, so let's
Um,
y'all run back down here.
Death awaits me in here.
Oh, that's good. Come on back down. Quickly. Bard speed, Bard speed.
Happy Streaversary!
God damn it. I swear to God.
Happy Streaversary!
God damn it.
We're closer to a one.
Scared the shit out of me. Sorry, chat. We're back on. I got baby duty real quick. So, getting rammed by some Joeys right now. September Girl needed a break. Baby V had an accident on September Girl, so she she says hi. She's watching. She's looking at you guys. She's like, "What is going on?" Like squeezing my finger really hard, like that. Just watching. See yourself up there? She just had a bath, so she's pretty she's just chill right now. There's an angry bird. Yeah. You getting mad? No score count while Baby V is in your lap, Rebus? I can't promise that. Cannot promise that. No, no, don't. Not those buttons, please.
I need to sleep.
Getting tired? Oh. No, you're fine. Alright, yep, binky down. Okay, baby, you need to hit the hands and the trees. Yeah, she was trying to push the buttons on the desk, so y'all would have just slowly would have seen the desk start going up, my face going down. That was actually probably the chillest she's been in my lap ever, because normally when I come sit at the computer with her, she is not having it. I have to be standing up with her at the desk. She does not like me sitting down in front of the computer. Unlike my other two. My other two will pitch up, they will pull up a chair. Just sit here and watch me all freaking day long if I let them. I could just be reading stuff. And they'll just be sitting here. Yeah, she's not, I think once she gets a little bit older she will be, but right now, like if she's in my lap, or even September Girl's lap, she wants to be playing. So like she has to be doing something, and if I'm playing a game or if I'm on the computer doing something, she can't really play with anything here. Like I have my stress ball. I let her play with. Sometimes she threw it down on the ground. But your tricks will not work on me. Baby V is new age, no games, outdoors. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, it's good. So far, both of my kids, my other two, they, I say both my kids, I have 3 kids. The other two, my son and my oldest daughter, they like outside. They would much rather be outside than inside. Unless it's game time. If it's game time, they're all about being inside. But usually they just like, if it's no electronics time, then they'd be outside in 110 degree heat and not give a fuck about it at all. Me, I'm out there at like 85 and I'm like, it's too fucking hot. I need to go back inside, guys. What are we doing out here? Them, it's nothing. So I'll throw the redeem to hydrate. I got you. Y'all can't see my straw because it's green. So I'm drinking my water. That shouldn't be funny to me, but it is. I know, Johnny. I know. That's why I said it. That's why I said 85. I just don't like being outside. Unless I'm on the water. Like, if we're at the beach or something, then yeah, I like being outside. Or a lake. On the lake. But, if I'm just outside in the front yard, nah. Nope. There better be a strong breeze, put it that way. And when I say strong breeze, I mean it needs to be blowing. That's how I ended up shaving my head the last time I grew out my hair. Was because of heat. It was just so fucking hot one summer. I was like, you know what? Getting rid of the hair. It's the quickest way to cool down. So my hair had grown out for like 3 years at that time. Ended up just going in the bathroom and zzz, buzz cut. Waste. Didn't even donate the hair either, which was even more stupid of me. Do we have a pool? No. Well, we got a kiddie pool that I can fill up. But so I got invented the man bun. Yeah, I've made my peace with the man bun and just gave up and started doing it. I don't do like the full bun like some people do, like those, what are they called, the sock bun things that people do. I don't do that. I just wrap it up and tail it, I guess. The only way I can describe it. Boom, 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 boom. I got mail. I'll read it after the stream, though, in case it's something that somebody doesn't want to stream. Repent or else. What is that? What is that from? That's from something, isn't it? Saw a Phantom Man bun from the 90s movie today. It wasn't a man bun, it's called a ponytail. Yeah. Originally, when I was growing out my hair, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do man buns. I just like my hair long and everything. But then summers came around and I was like, F this noise. I'm going to put my hair up. It needs to get cut. I'm due for a cut. It's getting really long. Like, it's to the point now when I like sit down, like if I don't fix myself or pull my hair to the side, then like I can't put my head down because it pulls my hair. That's how far down it is on my back. So like I have to like pull it to the side and then let it go, because otherwise I'd be like this and yank my head. I know, Johnny. Yeah. I mean, I just like the way I look with long hair regardless. I didn't really like the way I looked with a normal haircut, which is why I started growing out my hair again. Hey, Grugadoon's name came up in the copper game and I missed it. Lance caught it though. Typed it in. Grug's already won $1 million copper today, so Grug's probably like, I'm good. Chilling. We gotta go back to Rillis and turn that one in. Right? I could probably make that a channel point redemption, Shiny.
Greeting.
Like, make it whatever, 5,000 plat or something. I don't know. No, it probably has to be higher because you guys probably got plat banks like crazy right now. No, I'm not doing any dye. Can't do that. Well, I could put a limit on it, Johnny, so I could be like, you know, wear pigtails for 30 minutes or something, and then I only have it 1 redemption a stream or 2 redemptions a stream or something. It would be funny though. Thank you for the copper, everybody. What's up, Dark? No, I can't dye it because of work reasons. Julio braids. It's a running joke at the office that I'm gonna come in with have y'all seen that movie Spring Breakers? I was gonna do my hair like what's its face and that. The long running joke at the office, they want me to do it. Some of the girls said they would sit down and do it for me. I was like, you guys are a little too excited about this, so I'm gonna say no. Reeves with the 80s rock hair. That would be pretty funny though. It's good ideas, good ideas. See, with the hairspray though, I'd have to freaking, ugh, like the maintenance part of that is rough. Of course, we could do that as like a community point thing, because you know how they have where everybody in the channel can contribute points. So I could give it like a ridiculous amount of plat. Y'all can keep donating to that, and then at whenever it gets redeemed or when that goal is hit, I could do like a whole stream with 80s rock hair one day or something. It's a good idea. Gonna add that to the notes. Gonna add it to the notes. Got it. It's been added to the notes. No. Yeah. You can have hairstyle like Baby V. Ugh. She yanks my hair out though, guys. She is not nice with my hair. I usually have to put it up when Baby V's around. But she has like a death grip. She will pull. I'm pretty sure she grabbed some of my frontal hair here because like this didn't used to be that short. So I think she pulled some of it out. Or like snapped it. Because she loves playing with my hair and get her to laugh with my hair. But she has a death grip on it sometimes and won't let go. Like she just wraps her little fist in it and just holds it and then just smiles and laughs at you so hard, even though like I got tears coming in my eyes because it hurts. Did your first raid on live? Wasn't bad at all. Nice, Johnny. How are the mechanics? Were they pretty fun? How many people were in it? Or was it like you just ran your own raid kind of scenario? Which is fine too. They have like those solo instances that are raid-like for solo players. I can't remember what the name of them are. Like the legendary or something zones. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. 3 groups. Very nice. That's awesome. I thought, no, like when you go back to some of the older instances, when you click on the zone, it gives you that option for like the different versions of the dungeon. You know what I'm talking about? I can't remember what it's called right now. I know what you're talking about with agnostics. It's not the agnostics. It's like when you click on the door or whatever the entrance is, it gives you like, there's usually like solo something, heroic something. And each one is like just harder. Maybe it's fabled. And each one is like harder than the next kind of scenario. Or maybe they're scalable somehow. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've messed with them. There was that one I did on live and I couldn't beat it. Where I had to pull the, I think it was over in Plane of, no, it was in the, what's the zone before Plane of Magic that you went to outside of Jarsath Waste? It was, or in Jarsath Waste, it's on the edge there. Starts with a U, I think. There's like an instance somewhere down there. And you have to like, the last one of the final bosses, you have to like, there's like a mechanic where you have to like pull him through the lava, but if you do something too fast, then he gets this crazy damage buff and pretty much screwed. Yeah, there are city raids where the first person in the zone raid scales to that person. Gotcha. Look on the achievements, they will tell you on that. Achievements. Dungeons. Apparently I didn't do any of those. Oh, I did some of these. That's Desert of Flames. Duh. I don't know. Click on one, it gives you options. Did I do it wrong? I think I have to be on a live server. Oh, go to raids. Raids, there we go. Bunch of zeros. Haven't done anything. Actually, hold on. Sentinel's Fate. No. Rising. Nope. God damn it. What? Shattered Lands. I've done one raid. Something in here. As an update. I don't know. It's whatever. It's all good. I forget what they're called though. I know it's Legendary, Fabled, and I thought there was another one. Yeah, I know, I'm slacking. I've done raids. I don't know why they're not showing in the achievement though, because I've ran not on this character. Do you have? Well, no. Would this just show? I haven't done raids on this character. It's not account bound. It's character only. That's why. Because I'm like, I know I've done a lot of stuff, just not everything, but because it's this character, I guess. Yeah, this character hasn't seen any raids. I haven't done any raids on this guy. I did some X2 stuff, but I don't consider that raiding. I need to kill Cernak. They're ballable. Where here, I believe. Make sure. Barn Shack. Encampment. Oh, it's up here. Prowler. You're wrong, Parley has the most, right? Isn't he your main? Yeah, well, he was my main for a while. But he's probably got the most raid experience. Alright, Lance, have a good night, man. Have a good rest of your week, too. Maybe we'll see you this weekend. New video from EQ2 with music. I loved it. Nice. I'll have to check it out. I did see the EverQuest show, Dark. Have you seen that one yet? There was a new EverQuest show posted on YouTube. Today I was there for the launch. I was chatting it up. Not really chatting it up, but I was paying attention to it in chat. And he did his like top 10 EverQuest music. It was pretty good. And then I think they announced that they're selling some kind of vinyl, but I think it's all sold out now. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it was a good video. Oh, the others are still there? Nice. I don't have a record player, so it'd be cool. I'm over here with just my Spotify. You can get it on disc too. Did you watch the whole video, Dark? Because at the end they had that, I don't remember the pianist name, but they had him recreating the Kaladim song. Like he was listening to it on a phone and then doing his own version of it right there on the piano. That was freaking amazing. I was like, that's really fucking cool. I wish I was talented with an instrument like that other than my keyboard, because do it on a keyboard. No, I could not do that on a keyboard. It was really good. What's funny though, they were showing he interviewed like the guy that did the parody videos for EQ2, and I don't remember ever seeing those. No, I didn't know that. I don't remember ever seeing the parody videos before, like back in the day. You can tell they were older. Just don't remember ever seeing them. Of course, I didn't really YouTube that much when back in the day when I played EverQuest 2. I'm not wanting to fight you, named. Oh well. Going in. Did we get any REIT faction today, by the way, chat? Like, for that hour that I was in? No. It's still the same. Never gonna get out of negatives. Ancient Calabisian sword. Which I think looks kind of cool. Let's see. Not as cool as I pictured it. Oh, I got you, Dart. I never really listened. Honestly, I mean, I enjoyed the sounds of EverQuest, but I never really left the in-game music on for very long. I got you, Dark. Thank you, man. Yeah, Grug won the jackpot Sunday, I believe. So the pot needs a feeding. And then Grug went all in today at the beginning of the stream and ended up winning. So he doubled his earnings. He's at 2 million now. You're at 4,000,005, I think. He's at like 2,000,004 or 2,100,000 or something like that. Bum, 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 bum. It's exclamation point, roll dice, space, jackpot. That'll tell you how much is in there. I know, it's complicated. Congrats, South 73, dude. You put in some work, man. Nice. See you out there. I'm gonna have to help my paladin level up. That rate. So we gotta go back to Rillis, which this is the closest flight path. So we'll run over there and fly up. And I think we have 2 quests to turn in. Friend zone. Nope, just the one. I thought I was getting an update for some other quest. Sarnak Centuries. Why did I stop getting updates on that one? Yeah, I don't think Fading is mainly an EQ1 player. So I don't think they will. He does mention it a lot though, like he just doesn't go into details with it a lot as much as he does for EverQuest 1. EverQuest 1 is where all the nostalgia's at, so but yeah, it would be cool. Large, meaty bone. You hear most of the EQ2 stuff on the podcast by Candor. Yeah, same here. I get frustrated with that podcast though, man. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. It's good information. It's cool that they're doing it so we can actually hear from their, from their voices, their perspective on things. I just wish somebody would work with them on their audio quality. And I know things are rough right now because everybody's having to do remote things and they're piecing it together, and sometimes the calls are done through like band-aid situations is what I like to call them, but sometimes their audio is pretty rough to listen to in a podcast form. Yeah, that's a thing too. Like I feel like they have a lot of great things that they want to do with EverQuest 2, but every time it's like the current, like what the game is built on is just not capable of doing it. You know? Or in order to do certain thing, they have to then rework certain other thing. And that's just more man hours that they can't really afford. Did they say they were giving out a new mount with some kind of new system that they've added? They did give out a mount. I don't remember why or what system it was that they did it for. But if you go to /claim, you should have a, it's called I think it's this one. The Semenda Honor Hoof. It's like this electric. Oh. Whoa. Naked Rebus. Why is it not showing it to me? Pull that up, but I can't pull the mount up for some reason. I don't know why I can't pull the mount up, but it's this guy. Oh, there's going to be another one. Oh. Cool. I know last year it was the flying carpet that was pretty cool that they gave out. I have that? No, I think that was I can't redeem that on this guy. That'd be cool though. I don't remember. I don't even know if I finished the last episode all the way. I think I did. I don't remember. Let me look. I could tell you in the load. No, I did not. I have 5 minutes left on it. So I don't know if they mentioned that at the end or not. I ended up turning it off for some reason because I was frustrated with something they were saying, I think. I did like that somebody brought up the question and they answered it about doing more server merges. They said no, but I still think they should. Or at least have some kind of system. They probably can't do it either because of coding, but have a system like cross-world grouping. You know, if they don't want to do server merges, let people be able to join other people from other servers and stuff on live. Not necessarily TLE. TLE is its own thing. I get that. Same with the live servers, because like the people that are stuck on Antonio Bale or something like that, they really can't. There's not a lot of people playing on that server, and if they come back to the game, they're like, "Oh, it's a dead game. There's nobody playing here." But they don't even think to go try like Balls of Fate or Maj Duel or something like that. So then they just feel like it's a dead game and they won't play anymore. There's no way for them to play with the actual population, you know. If they had some way for cross-realm grouping, I think that would help. It would be even better if, like, I know the Dungeon Finder is not a perfect system, and some people don't agree with the Dungeon Finder system at all. Like, they think grouping should be a social aspect altogether. But I think, like, if you could queue up, say you need X dungeon, and on your server there's not enough people together for that, but if there's 4 other people in another server that are looking for that same dungeon you're looking for, you should get placed with them and have some kind of node system where you guys run that instance, you know? Even though you're not on the same server, but you're grouped up to do that one certain thing. Yeah, Zeph, I know. I don't know how to, I'm not a game developer or anything like that, so I don't even know. I don't think it's possible with the current situation of EverQuest 2 coding, but it'd be cool. I know it's a lot of work that goes into it. I'm not trying to sound like negative about it either. I know it's all good. It'd be cool if they had a system like that though. That's all I'm trying to say. Oh, I don't think I can jump that. Come on, come on. No, damn it. Go. That'll work. Scumbag, what's going on, man? EQ3 is coming.
Well done.
Glowing gem of power rests. Got another turn in over here. Somewhere. Stormcaller's spring wheat leather gloves. Same exact stats as my Stormcaller's leather gloves. Actually, this has 4 more mitigation, chat. That's the difference in this one. This has 284 mitigation. My leather gloves has 280. So technically, it's an upgrade. Oh, I didn't get it yet. That was the reward. The next. So let's go ahead and hands, ear, wrist for 140 hit points, huh? Hands. 20. Ears. 40. 20 and then wrist. 1 casting speed. Casting speed, so we'll do the hands. Formation. Actually, no, hold on. We'll do the other ear piece. No, not transmute. Cut that off. That off. That. Yep. I'm gonna use that and put it on that. Yep. Put that up there. I'm a big fan of group finders, especially for that reason. Would be nice in the game because it's not always the most populated at times, and it's sometimes hard to find people in the same level range you are. Exactly. Yeah, and to go with the group finding, I think it would be awesome if it did cross server. I know it's more than likely not possible in EverQuest 2 at this day and age, but that would be cool. And also if it did some kind of auto scaling. So like, say you're 120 and you're in a group, you're going back doing something, I don't know, or maybe you're just LFG. You're just wanting to do some kind of instance run. Kind of like, doesn't Final Fantasy have some system like that where like you can just go looking for any instance and then it puts you in a group with people and scales you down to whatever the average level is in that group or whatever, and you go to town with it? Kind of like mentoring, but automatically mentoring without you having to go in and actually mentor somebody. That'd be cool. Oh, Blizzard's added that to WoW too. Nice. I didn't know that. I did Classic WoW for the longest time, so I have no idea what live WoW actually looks like. I did Classic WoW for what, a month, chat? 2 months? Maybe a month and a half? So I have no idea what current WoW looks like. Party sync and WoW? Nice. Okay, I got you. That would be cool. For EverQuest 2. Oh, wow. I'm not playing WoW, but EverQuest 2, that would be cool. Plus rep in gold. Send me a PM. In game. Oh, out. Okay. Right on the other page. There it is. I think it's called... One second, Dark. I got you. That. Hopefully that answers that for you, Dark. That's the way I do it anyways. It works just like Final Fantasy XIV. You would sink down to the level out of a dungeon. Lower level group member has a high level skill, is locked, and can't use. Gotcha. But after max HP allowed for that level, you sink to. Cool. So, but it doesn't like so like if you wanted to use the lower level versions of those skills, Zeph, you would have to like put them on a hotbar, right? It doesn't automatically sync them to a hotbar or whatever. It would probably just fade them out and you can't click on them or use them at all, I guess, right? I need to locate the exile something. Exile Grisham Grishin NPC. Use north. Rolled a 1, Grug. Rough. I found you. Sweet. Got another quest for me. Yay. Devout supporters defeated, huh? Jill Cray. They're this way. They are this away. Down there too. The named is over here though, so this way. One of 12. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate it, by the way. I don't think I did my thank you for the support stuff yet. I appreciate it though, guys. Depends on the game. A little differently. For example, Final Fantasy 14 grays out. It has a red line through it. I can't remember what exactly WoW does with the WoW. Skills automatically adjust to a level range. You don't have to switch skills around or anything like that. That's fucking awesome. I like that. What's up, Bushy? How you doing, man? Just run by to say hi and put you on the background while I do some stuff. I got you, dude. Thank you. Hopefully you're having a good week, man. We are just trying to survive, dude. We had a rough night in Sebilis. Died, what, chat? 7 times? Couple group wipes. It was rough in there, man. Then we went back to soloing and we're just chatting it up with everybody. Hanging out. But yeah, now we're back to questing in Fens. Got out of my experience debt. Don't know if this guy is going to have a star for me, actually. No, he's the quest name probably, so we're going to leave him up. Let's clear this camp, though. Cool. Loot, please. All of the plat I can get. Nope, we gotta add. Oh well. I guess we're killing the named now. How did you... Man, he just wrecked my puppies. Just killed them all. Ooh, Call of the Tinkerer. I don't have that one. Or did I already have that recipe and I didn't realize it? Where'd it go? There it is. The Tinkerer. Very nice. What's that one do? And applies Call of the Tinker when activated. Teleports caster to target. This Vic cannot be cast during combat. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make some of those. I like that one. That'll be nice for getting around dungeons. Snare. Cool. Bring the pain. Bring the pain. Want to sell Chrono, please send tell. What do you think it's at, chat? Like 1200 plat? 1300 plat? More plat? All of the plat? Killing it. Killing it. Alright. That one is done. I need to kill Crystal Whisperers and Tenders and take their shaggy fur. Boots with the fur. Let's go turn this in. It's right over here. I was going to go kill the other things, but that's across the zone. Not across the zone, but it's around Rilis on the other side. So we're going to go do this turn in real fast. And in the tree. Yep. Fall down on top of this guy. Yep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, he didn't have another quest for me. How nice. Actually, take a flight. Here. Bum, 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 bum. There was a sheep. It was sheep. Path over here. Crypt of Agony seeks more DPS, utility, second heals, whatever.
Well met.
I need to go on this side, so I guess Rilis. Maybe it's gonna fly me by where I need to go. Oh, it's taking the scenic route. You son of a biscuit. Where are you going, Mr.? It's gonna go to Bellywomper and then over here. I need to get here. What's this one? Return Tuskers to the hitching post near Rilis. Do. Scenic route is fun. dude had a quest for me over here. I need another quest for this zone. We should be in jungle by now. Or at least Jarsath. Actually, we do have one quest for jungle. And Jarsath, both of them. The green one is actually... I'll turn that in. Why don't we go turn that in first? Or and then Kylong, actually Jarsath, that's fine. I think I have to go to the Kylong Plains entrance, but figure it out. Don't crash. Please don't crash, game. Don't you do it. Alright, we are here. Take a flight path. Again. How many people are in Jarsath Waste? 32 players.
Hello.
32. Kylong Plains post, please. I think that's where I need to be. Nope. It's actually I needed to go to this post. Maybe I can jump off when he gets close. It's not going to go that way, is it, though? One time it's not going to take the scenic route. You son of a biscuit. Maybe? Have to jump. Did I aggro them? I did. Shit. Just keep jumping, Rebus. Just keep jumping. Watch this not even be it. Clear Scout. Master Halsick. Oh, it is him. I don't know why he's not highlighted anymore. Weird. Now he's got a book on his head. Got him. And thank you. Oh, it's a crafting series.
Good hunt to you.
Interesting. Didn't realize it was okay. Yet. I thought it was like adventure XP and it's not. Where is Baz? North. Do. Or Silk Woods. That's what this place reminds me of. Pretty sure that's what it's based off of, too. Slash the over there. This is the over there area. This would probably be War Silk. And then this is, what area is this? Burning Woods, maybe? Or not Burning Woods. Isn't it something else? I can't remember. The zone that's right off of Dreadlands. Maybe it was Burning Woods. I don't know.
Hello.
I'm here to help you.
Greetings.
Yes, we do. Okay.
Hello.
And he is Darslayer. There we go. That worked. Do my best. Tell me to go find somebody. It's full, huh? Find the messenger or his body and see if he has a portable cooking pot and anything else useful. Please tell me it's not a completed quest because I'm ready to go back to adventuring. Okay, good. It's not. Alright, so back to where we at? Is there a zone of Fens here somewhere? Obelisk Frontier is that zone I was talking about earlier, guys. I see it. Alright, so now we gotta go all the way back to Fens. Actually, shouldn't I just run to zone in here and then take the flight path to Fens? Might be the best route. '79 Defiler. Hell's Healer. Yeah, that's like an Inquisitor name, though. That's what I would have chose. You think of Law on Wheels. Never finished that show. Wanted to. I think I got through the first season. Just haven't finished it. That's cool. Just aggro everything, Revis. Nothing wrong with that. Got a flaming arrow following you around and shooting you in the butt. There's another arrow up the butt. Alright, we can zone out anytime now. Thank you. Doo-doo-doo. Hope everybody's doing well. Next planned stream is Saturday. I should be able to stream this Saturday. Stay tuned on the Twitter just to make sure. I'll give you a heads up over there. Another flaming arrow following me around. They're heat-seeking missiles, basically. Apparently. Zathra is a master vampire hunter. Oh, yeah. Heat-seeking missiles.
Hello.
And we're flying. Got a bunch of Grey Lorn legends that I need to complete out. Emperor Treve's Laboratory, the Fabled City of Corosha. I have Korsha, sorry. Not Corosha. Some quests there from Lake of Ill Omen. Fens of Nathsar, I still have 11 quests there. Greater Fate Arc, I have this Corruption in the Fate Arc. Heroic. Band of Ironwood Bark. Signature timeline. Delete. Jarsouth Waste, we got the crafting series going on over there, which I think leads towards the epic crafting. I have 3 quests for Karnor's Castle. Our Jungle, we have a turn-in to do there. Of course we do. Of course we have a turn-in to do in our Jungle. I mean, I was only there earlier today, and why didn't I attention? Click, click, click. Been you playing Magic the Gathering Arena lately? Anybody? I'm probably gonna try that Jumpstart thing out. It seemed pretty cool. Hardware messaged me on Discord about it not too long ago. Try my hand at it, if you will. This quest says I need to find. There it is. Looks like I need to go to Jinx.
Hello.
Hello. Chat option here that I see that actually that's under options. Options, interface, chat window. Log, no, I want to see advanced. Chat message time, that's what I want. There we go. Come on, I don't want to hurt you. Rebus, is there a stuck command in episode 2? Oh, EQ2, sorry. I read that as episode 2. Oh god. Stuck command, and I don't think so, Sin. Usually the best thing that works out is camping, but if you're stuck standing, you won't be able to camp out. So you're gonna have to like you can do, I think it's /quit or close out of EverQuest on a like Alt F4 or something. I don't think there's a stuck command. You can try, if that doesn't work, and see about finding something to summon you, maybe, like seeing if somebody can come summon you, maybe. I don't really know. That should work though if you get out of the game and come back in. Like once, you might have to let the game sit for a minute to let your character refresh, Sin. So like don't just quit the game and then log right back in. Like give it like 2 or 3 minutes and then log back in. So let your character fully sync out of off the server. Alright, I need to go over here. It's gonna be ugly. Did I get any aggro? Don't know. I don't know if I got aggro. Nope, nothing chasing me. Good.
Greetings.
All good. Alright, now we need to go, can we, where's this? Oh, that's Fens. Sweet. Right here. Easy, chat. Easy. See how it all works out like that? I would say it's all the plan. Oh, that worked? Nice. Good. Bends. Is that one full? Stuck? Am I just chilling? I break the game. Please. Oh, stop running, Rebus. Jesus. Thank you. Alright, we're back in Fens, and we need to get to the Tuskers, which are, or not Tuskers, the the Yetis. Those things, they're down here to the left a little bit. I was hoping to hit 78 tonight, but I guess that's not going to happen unless these quests give me some decent experience, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. But do I have collections that turn in? I might. I have some I can buy. Might be able to get a level that way. Could try it. Go ahead and kill some Yetis. Oh, these fucking things, disarm. Forgot all about the disarm. Oops. Nature's Pack to the rescue. Pull that guy. Light him up. Sweet. I actually need to fix this. What is this? What chat would that be? Where it says your stuff has been disarmed? What would that be under? That would be under... game text? Default text? Chat text. Narrative, emote, shout, say. Narrative? No. Status text, maybe? Yep, that's what it is. It's gonna go over here. Sweet. Regen. Thank you for the brute flesh. Come here. Come hither. Dead. Next. Snare. Heroic opportunity. Frostbite. Icefall. Divine Judgment. They call me the Yeti Murderer. AKA Little Bigfoot. My halfling name. Little Bigfoot. My nickname. Can't stop, won't stop. Eat. almost dead. And I need 2 more. 2 more, please. Fine. Ooh, nice stun. Dead. Here. Another heroic opportunity on this guy. Should be the last one that we need. And dead. Sweet. Sweet. I need to speak with Merchant Vix and Rillis, and I'm not able to jump that way. So we'll run along the wall until we get to a spot where we can jump over the cliff. Close. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Almost. Nope. 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 Here, and then we will jump, and we'll hit the ceiling and fall down. Alright, so we'll turn this in, and then we're going to go back to Henos and hit up the broker. Can't complete out a collection quest to get level 78 tonight. I feel like I made some sort of achievement. Stormcaller's Springweave Leather Gloves. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and put those on for that 4+ mitigation. Where did they go? This is them. Okay, that up there. And we're gonna go to this. Nope. Actually, I need to go here anyways. Got achievement points to spend. Sweet. Now we're gonna go to knowledge, and then we're dormant reclamation, and we're gonna look at this. We're gonna put this over here, and we're gonna put that on that and take that off. Radiating Gem of Fortitude, which went up here. Let's make sure I didn't have better already. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna use on spring wheat. Equip those. Right. Anyone need a warden? Well, I am a warden. Horsey. Okay. Go ahead, call home. Back to Kenos. Good old Kenos. See if we can't get 2 orange bubbles of experience. That would be nice. Could do it.
I bid you greetings and welcome.
Well, I bid you
home.
a happy Tuesday. All right. Okay. So open up we got our broker window. We're gonna open up. We're gonna open up our quest window. We're gonna do collections. We're gonna sort these by level. Hide completed. Go down to the bottom. Check these level 85 ones. 3 plat, 70 silver, silver, 70 silver. So that's 4 plat, 5 plat maybe. For the symbols one. Buy. Add. Buy. Add. Four plat. 1 plat. That's an expensive one. Okay, level 80. 70. 1, 2 plat-ish. Expensive. Each one of these is going to have something that's crazy amount of plat, so it matters. Seven plat, Jesus. 4 plat for that. Any of these? 9 plat. Come on now. Six plat. 11 plat. And people are crazy with these freaking I can do that. Collection items, y'all are crazy. Nine plat. Come on now. Sort by progress. Add. Damn it. Got a bunch of glowing shard ones. I don't want to finish those out yet. I mean, I should. I got some really stupid collections that I haven't finished out. The butterflies. Okay, let's go turn those in. See if that level. It's probably going to put me like right at the verge of not leveling, but it's all good. Don't forget, chat, if you are following, you can type !enter. That'll put you in for the channel currency giveaway that I do at the end of every stream. Give away 5,000 copper. Use that to play the sound effects, play the mini games, gamble it away. You can buy VIP access to the channel with that as well. Little fun thing we do.
Hi there.
I have collection for you. Yay, we hit level 78. Very cool. So we got a new tranquility. We got a new regen. That's it. Okay. Level 52. I don't care about any of that. A majestic, a dragon bust. Got that. Box of stripped butterflies. Got that. We're gonna add that, and get an ancient Kaladim scroll. Close on add. Okay. And then we got an ear clasp of the Empire. That's fine. We got a tiny magical stuffed hawk plushie. Got a planar orb. Sweet. Okay. Well, things were achieved today, chat. We hit level 78. Success. Where do I want to spend these next points? Probably tranquility. Improves the reuse speed by 3 seconds. Improves crit bonus by 2. Yeah, I think what's this one do? Increases out of combat movement speed by 5%. Pretty nice too, though. We're gonna do tranquility and then throw points towards that. I need to use tranquility more to heal. I think I should probably move that down here somewhere. Like put that here, 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 and then put these two. Oh, that must be unlocked. Hotbar settings, allow draggable. Put that there, this there, this there, this there. That should be okay. I also want to put this here, this here, this here, this here, this here. Put this here, this here. There. I like that rotation better. Yeah, that'll work. What else did I need to do? Did that. Oh, let's up our settings, turn that off. Turn that off. Off. Okay, good. That's it. Oh, see if we got adepts for those new spells we just got. Photosynthesis. Also need to see. It's not trying to go for. Hold on. Is it? Oh yeah, I guess I didn't get character development. What level is the next one? 85. Any Drew reports? Shout. Sure. Lotion. Yes, in here I need to look at the spells, which I need tranquility. 2. Adept is 11 gold. It's fine. And then I need photosynthesis VI and gold. Icefall VI 26 gold. Horn coat I 11 gold. Frostbite V 12 gold. Warden of the Forest V. Root. I haven't updated my spells in a while, chat. And healing rogue. Can't spell. Undergrowth 3. The rest of them are experts. Okay. That's still researching. Good to go there. So we got these. Scribe. Thank you. Sweet. Also I saw that I had, that's a battle res that I think I have for my macros. I have what, that one? This is another one that reses during, right. want to hold on. Examine and no, not edit. I wanted so Nature's Touch. Heals target for 3% of max health every 6 seconds. This effect cannot be critically applied. Blah 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 blah. Revive sickness on turn, decreases hate of target. Resurrects target with 15% health and power. What does this one do again? Reincarnation. 15% power. Shape changes target into a wolf. Heals for 15% max. So I want to make this can't copy anyways. So make a new one. This one's gonna be Nature's Touch. Do a command. It's gonna be a command, which we're gonna add a step. We're gonna do group. Bringing %T fight Nature's Touch. Okay, and then we're gonna add nope, damn it. Spell ability, add step, and we're gonna drag the ability there. So Nature's Touch. Turn on the freaking allow draggable. Nature's Touch goes there. I want to, how did I get the, okay. K, abilities, spells, Nature's Touch. I want to drag that. Edit. There we go. Okay. Put that down there and there. Sweet. Turn that off. That, we're all good. We're good. All right, chat. That's going to do it for me this evening. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I will be back Saturday afternoon, probably around 3-ish, maybe earlier, depending on Baby V's nap time, basically, is what it comes down to on the weekends. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. If you want to check out the past broadcasts, you can find me over on the YouTube. You can also follow me on Twitter for instant updates with things that are going on in the world of Rebus. I need to use it more, but I don't. I usually just use it for scrolling social media. But thank you for all the support, guys. I really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and see who won the channel currency giveaway. So there's 4 people in it. I'm going to go ahead and close up the giveaway. And the winner is Grugadoon. Congrats, Grug. Give at Grugadoon 5,000 copper, even though you don't need any more copper. There you go, friend. But that's going to do it for me this evening, guys. I hope everybody has a great rest of their week. And I will catch you guys sometime Saturday, but probably in the afternoon, definitely after lunch at some point. So that was, somebody was doing something. But yeah, guys, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you this weekend. Thank you for the support. I'm going to do shout outs for everybody. My credits aren't working. What's going on? Not gonna work right now. Sign in. Did they get rid of credits? Are you serious? No, there it is. I don't know why it's not working, but we sent it. Figure it out next time. So, thank you for the follows today, this evening, guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'll see you guys this weekend. We got cheers from Shiny. Thank you for the 200 bits tonight, Shiny. I appreciate it. New followers, Pirate Cow. Thank you for that follow. And Hardware Lust. Thank you for the Twitch Prime resub. Appreciate it. 17 months. Like I said, guys, I got a new 1-year subscriber badge coming, and I'm working on Tier 2 and Tier 3 subscriber badges. I got a good idea. Well, I saw it on somebody else's channel, but it's a really good idea, and I'm going to kind of add to it a little bit. So, thank you all for the support, and we'll catch you all this weekend.